mukbang video. We're going to be trying snacks from Korea and Japan. First, we're going to start off on the snacks with Japan. First off, what do we have?
We have Super Lemon. I don't know if you can see it. Super Lemon candy, which I actually think is a hard candy.
We can give you a wrap. This is what it looks like. It's like a little powdery ball.
I feel like it's probably a sour.
That's pretty sweet.
Oh my god. No, it's
Sour.
sour. Oh my god. Okay. After that powder leaves, then it becomes sweet.
Yeah.
What do you think? You
Yeah.
like it?
Yeah, I like it. The powder's gone away. Now it's sweet.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So this one we say you like. Okay, which one? You want to try the...
A takoyaki ball.
This is the takoyaki ball. So, let's try this. Oh, they're not as big as I thought they're not as big as they look on the package.
Yeah. So this is what they look like. Kind of look like cheese balls and pretty light. And I can't wait to try them.
It's like Cheetos. Looks like the texture is like the puffed Cheetos.
Yeah. It doesn't taste that bad.
Yeah.
I eat those.
It's a very subtle flavor of the sauce that you would normally have with a takoyaki. So I like this one.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is you choose.
Yeah. Next one, we have Umami Seaweed.
It's like French fries almost.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It's like a potato stick.
Yeah. It's a very subtle flavor.
You can definitely taste the seaweed flavor.
Yeah.
And it's not as salty as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. And they're pretty light too.
Jagariko. Oh, what do you think? You
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I do too. Well, so far, we're just liking everything.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to try next?
I guess we'll try these ones. I don't know what these are called.
This is a mackerel. It's like dried mackerel.
This will be interesting.
Yeah, dried mackerel.
Oh yeah.
So if you are into like the anchovy, dried anchovy snacks, that's what I think this is going to be like.
Okay.
And so the dried anchovies usually are salty.
So, kind of just a fish split in half.
Yeah. Let's see it.
It's like a slight sweetness. It's kind of like chewy consistency. But it's not bad.
It's sweet, right?
Yeah.
It's like a fish jerky almost, right?
Yeah, but it's like very, very sweet. Yeah. That's interesting.
I don't know if this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna say I like it because it kind of tastes like beef jerky, but I mean it's like the sweetness. As soon as you bite into it, you can taste the sweetness. But I mean, it's interesting how it's true. So I'm gonna say I like it.
I like mackerel, but this is not really my thing. So I'm gonna say I don't really like this one.
Yeah.
But that's okay. To each their own, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll put that over here. Next one, we have. You want to try this one?
Yeah.
So this one is crab. I don't know if you can see that.
They're tiny little
They're
crabs.
tiny little crabs here. By the way, I picked these snacks up at my local HMart. So in case you're wondering where you can find these snacks, go check out HMart.
Whoa. Bunch of tiny little crab claws. This is what they look like. That's
I think you need to get close to the camera to show them.
Yeah, that's the body of the crab. It's really tiny. It's probably like an inch wide.
They're so tiny.
So I just bite down on it.
Go ahead. What does it taste like?
I want it to taste like the mackerel, but crunchier and kind of like airier.
Is it sweet?
No, it's like savory and kind of bitter-ish. I don't know. Very crunchy. What do you think? I don't like them.
You don't like them?
I mean, their taste is like interesting, but
It's sweet. It is sweet.
yeah, it's really sweet, but it's not my type of food. So yeah, I mean, I definitely have it. Like if I had the choice between like another food, I mean, I definitely eat this, but it's not my type of food though. Yeah.
Not a fan. Just not a fan.
Yeah.
And it's not because they're tiny little crabs. I think it's just the crunchiness doesn't, like, the texture of it just doesn't taste well in my mouth.
Yeah. I'm not
So-
really used to having dried crabs.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not
a
used
dried
to
crab.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, this is interesting. We have pizza potato chips. Yeah, you see it? That's what they look like. That's what the bag looks like. Oop. So yeah, on the top, this one is also made by Colby. Lots of these are made by Colby. So yeah. Alright. So take them out of the bag. They kind of look like ruffles. They have those little like wavy indentions in them. So yeah. That's not bad. It oddly tastes like pizza. It's kind of like pizza Pringles, but it's not as crunchy as I thought it would be. It's kind of like in between from crunchy and like a little mushy, but I'm a fan. I like it.
Yes, this definitely tastes like a regular potato chip.
Yeah. This is kind of like in our comfort zone because I'm not used to having dried crabs every day. But I definitely like this one.
I do too. There's a little bit of a spice to it,
Yeah.
right? But it's not. You will probably notice it, but it won't turn you off to it.
Yeah.
So this one I like. Yeah. Alright, so put this here. Now we're gonna move on to the Korean snacks
Yep.
that we have here.
And first up, I can't read it, but it looks like spicy cracker tubes. This is what it looks like. And
I think based on the image from the outside, it looks like there's a Korean dish called tteokbokki, and sometimes it can be really spicy depending on the sauce. That's what it looks like. It's like a type of rice cake. So,
Okay.
go ahead. The front says so hot, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It's super red.
Big one. I've been taking this out. It's very red and doesn't smell too spicy, so I'm like, alright.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
And then, oh, there we go.
Yeah, the spice is gonna kick in probably. That's not too bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. It's not like a ridiculous amount of spice.
Yeah.
It's just like enough for it to be like delicious. And the sweetness in the beginning. It's like really good. So I'm gonna say I like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Good.
And next up, we have sweet potato shaped snacks. That's what it says on the bag.
So
And-
I expect this to be sweet because
Yeah.
sweet too.
So it looks like just potato chips, but the rings from the sweet potato. So I'm excited to try this. There we go. So
Oh wow.
it looks
Look at
like what it did on the cover.
That's really interesting.
It kind of looks like a tree, and you can see all
Yeah.
the rings in it. So, and it has little sesame seeds in there. It looks like. So,
Yeah.
I like that. Starts off like with a little sweetness, and then it goes into like the savory part. And I like it. It's not like ridiculously crunchy, but it's very sweet. I'll tell you that.
It starts off like you're eating a candy,
Yeah.
but then when you're finished eating it, it's more like a cracker.
Yeah, like a pretzel or something.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I like it.
That one's good. So remember, sweet potato shaped. What was the other one?
Snacks.
Kukuma.
And next up, can't really read
Does
this,
it say in the back? No.
but it looks like kind of like macaroni shaped crackers. I don't know if they're spicy or not. So yeah.
Yeah, show.
And so this is what the bag looks like, and then you can see a little image of what they look like on the bottom. So let's try this out.
Why do you open them on the side?
I don't know. Kind of look like a shell or something, but they're not as red as they are on the front of the package. This is what they look like.
It's like a seashell.
Yeah, it looks like a seashell kind of, but they're not as red as they are on the package. I like that. It tastes similar to the
This
sweet
one.
potato crackers,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like a little bit of sweet like the whole way through. It doesn't change from sweet then to savory, but I like that.
You can really also taste the. Is there sesame in there? What's that?
Yeah, there probably is, but they taste very similar to the
Yeah.
sweet potato crackers.
They do.
And I can see some sesame on the crackers.
Yeah, I like them
So-
both.
Yeah, I like them. They taste very similar.
Is there one that you like more than the other?
I probably like this one since they're not as big,
Mm.
and I kind of like the look of them too.
I like
But-
this one.
Yeah, they kind of taste very similar.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it.
Same here.
Next up, we have this.
So this is Push Push. You may have heard of this snack. Sorry. Because it's basically, in my opinion, it's ramen or ramyun, and it's just dried ramen made into a snack. I
And
think.
on the package, it says Bulgogi flavor, and it says don't boil it, smash it. So we might need to get something to smash this. So let's open it up,
Okay.
spread out our paper towel.
I think you can just, when they say smash it, they're just saying like, just crush it, like rip it, rip a piece off with your hand. So yeah, as I thought, it looks exactly like ramen. They even give you a, what is that?
They give you a flavor packet. So I don't know what we're supposed to do, so I'm just gonna,
You just break it. Oh,
oh,
I think you're supposed to put the,
packet on.
yeah, it's ramen. I don't know about this one. I mean, it doesn't,
So I'm just putting the flavor packet on. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Spread it around.
So I'm gonna grab a little piece.
It tastes like ramen.
Yeah,
Dried ramen.
It tastes like dried ramen with this flavor packet. I can't tell. It's supposed to be bulgogi flavor, but
Yeah.
I like it.
What does bulgogi flavor taste like?
Kind of like umami, kind of,
No, it
but I can't
it's
really
supposed to be like
tell.
more like a.
This goes everywhere.
This is messy.
Yeah, very messy. I like it. I mean, it's kind of simple. You might want to have it in like a bowl, something we're just eating on a paper towel, but it's not bad. I like it.
I don't even think you need the bulgogi
Yeah,
powder.
you could just eat the dried noodles by themselves. They're still pretty delicious, but if you want the flavor, it's there. So I'm gonna say I like that.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't mind it, but it's not really my go-to snack.
Yeah.
Compared to these things, I just feel like, you know, I know how I like my ramen, and this is not how I like it.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm gonna say, no, not really.
Yep.
Not my thing. Okay, cool.
Alright, so now we finished with the dried ramen. I like it. It's not my go-to snack for everything. I mean, I usually cook my ramen, but it's okay.
I'm not a fan, but you liked it in the
Yeah.
end, right? I didn't like it so much. Like I prefer cooked ramen too. So
Yeah.
for me, it's like especially when we have all of these other snacks, which I think are much better, in my opinion.
Yeah. So next up, it looks like we have these curly crackers. But this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like those curly noodles, but they're crackers. So let's see how they taste. Let's open it like this. Very sweet when you first bite into it. And then it gets into that like crackery feel. But at first it kind of feels like you're eating like caramel or something. And then you start to realize that it's a cracker.
It's like a sweet.
Yeah. It's similar to the sweet potato chips, but they're okay. I mean,
It's a little puffy too, right? It has
Yeah.
that a little bit of a puff, like the takoyaki ball things.
yeah. And so this is what it looks like. Looks similar. It's like curly, and they're also very puffy. So I think they're like small enough and easy to eat, and it tastes pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
I like them too. I thought they were good. Our like pile is getting bigger.
Yeah. And so last but not least, it looks like we have kind of like calamari shaped crackers. So yeah, these look pretty interesting. And there's nothing on the back, but this is what the package looks like. They're kind of like ring shaped crackers. So yeah, this is by a similar company to the other ones.
Cosmos.
Cosmos. So let's open this up. So I'm gonna have one. You can take one.
Oh, they're bigger than They're bigger than what the photo looks like.
Yeah, they're kind of like
A ring.
Yeah, they're kind of like a ring. So. That's interesting. They kind of taste like.
So sweet.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? You know that cereal?
Kind of reminds me of cinnamon toast crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, that's what it tastes like to me.
It's kind of like sweet at the beginning,
They're sweet.
and then
Yeah.
the sweet kind of like stays there for a little bit.
Yeah, it's like the sugar like pasted on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very similar to the other ones.
I think it's similar to this
Similar
one.
to the curly one, yeah.
Yeah, except that this is more like a
It's a ring shape.
yeah, and then this one has more of a puff texture.
Yeah. I like it. And it's also very easy to eat. It comes a decent amount, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
I like it too. So, all right. So now we got the twirlies. We got the ring. We have the seashells, sweet potato chips, what I'm calling the tteokbokki spicy one. We have the pizza, the sweet potato chip, the umami French fry looking thing, the takoyaki ball. We have well, it's over there, but the ramen, and then we have the sour lemon hard candy. So these are the ones that we liked. We didn't like the kani, and did you like the?
I kind of liked the.
You kind of liked it. I didn't really like the mackerel, but you did. Okay. So out of all of these, which one would you say is your favorite?
I'd say my favorite is probably the takoyaki ball.
Takoyaki.
Because, I mean, they taste good, and they're decent size, and they have a nice puff to it.
Mhm.
So that would be my favorite.
Okay. My favorite, I'm actually divided between two. I actually really liked this spicy tteokbokki version. I think it's the kick that I really liked. And then I also liked the sweet potato snack. It was like a cracker almost, but a sweet cracker. So I'd say those two are my favorites.
Yeah.
So that's all we got, right?
Yep. That was very delicious, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And we certainly did, like eating all this stuff. And hopefully you might get to try some of these foods later.
Yeah. If you go to any Asian food market, you should be able to find snacks like this. So, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Bye.